of my sewing room. I did just do some moving equipment around to kind of make the workflow a little bit better, and I'm thinking I'm gonna love it. So just walking you through. We do have a computer here. It's a desktop. This may or may not stay in here. We do have a laptop that we use mostly, but for now that's there. The heat press, so this gives a little workspace. Heat press is right there if I need it. And then over here is my cut table. It does go up and down, so that's nice. It has the light above it. Of course I have the TV, which is wonderful to, watch everyone else's content while I'm working. Anyway, and then this does have drawers for all my different supplies for cutting and tools, etc. It's just a really nice workspace, allows me to do that. Also with the table going down, I can add a sewing machine. It can be a workspace for someone else as well. And then over here is just ironing. If I'm maybe working on a quilt, doing cotton, even waterproof canvas, I do iron sometimes. Just a quick iron. It's an ironing board top that my husband and I made. Then underneath it I do have my leather supplies, some of them in a tote. I do have some projects that are cut out and prepped in bins, as different bins. So that's there. Ironing supplies as well. So it's really convenient. It's all in one space, and I can cut out, come over, iron stuff if I need to, and it just flows nicely with the garbage can in between that's automatic because I'm lazy, and it opens on its own. This is an oak table that we picked up off Marketplace. I love it. It's rounded, so if I'm trying to quilt something big or something larger, things don't catch on the edge of the table. And then I do have my domestic machine, which is a FOP Icon. It's one of them. I use this for most of my quilting, lighter weight sewing, sometimes bag linings I'll put together on this. It depends on how thick the lining is. Some of the lighter weight canvas or waterproof canvas is too thin for my industrial, so I'll use this. And then it's got, I have all kind of, at each station I have one of those blue toolboxes with a few different things in it. This cabinet has blanks for embroidery in it, some projects I need to finish, and then other machines in the bottom that I use. And then another kind of workstation. I can prep things here. I can lay out things that I'm planning on making. I do have some patterns that I'm working on. So it makes it a nice workstation. I also have office supplies in here, pens, pencils, things like that. And then another desk, which is also great for if someone wants to come over and sew. I can pull the Juki out or one of the other machines. I do have a Juki TL. So it's great for a workstation for somebody if they're just joining me to sew, whatever. And then when it's not being used as a sewing station, I do have my laptop here so that I can use that. But it's nice work counter workspace, which is wonderful to have. And then just different storage, just different supplies. I have a lot of embroidery supplies, some waterproof canvas, different things in here. Those drawers are nice because they do pull out, which makes it easy access. Edge coating, all my edge coat stuff is in there too. And then coming around, I did put the industrial and the cylinder arm back to back so I can kind of pivot. In between them, I do have the rolling station that I use. It has everything I need for bag supplies. It's got clips, markers, pens, stylus, scissors, tape, screwdriver for hardware. Everything I need is right there, and depending on where I'm going, if I'm using the industrial or if I'm using one of these machines, it's on wheels, so it kind of comes with me, which is really nice. And then over here, I do have the cylinder arm. I have a Texo. It's a Texo 2600. I did get it used, but I absolutely love it. It is a beast. It is phenomenal to sew on. Until you've sewn on a good machine, you don't know what a good machine is. I also do have the little flatbed, the mini flatbed, and a larger flatbed for it. So if I need to use it just to sew regular, I can. Everything's plugged in and ready to go, which is nice. And then I can just spin. And I have my Artisan. It's an Artisan 797 AB. It's my workhorse. There's nothing I've thrown at it that it hasn't been able to sew except for lightweight fabrics. So it works really well. As I said, each station has one of these little blue drawers with it so that I have the ability to grab something. Huh?
Harbor Freight.
Yeah, good old Harbor Freight. And then in here, I do have, I have to have my dog bed, so that's just what it is. But in here is all my threads. So they're right there accessible, plus another garbage can for different scraps. And then last but certainly not least, as far as machines go, in here anyway, I do have a sit-down long arm in the other room. But is my ZSK. It's a Sprint, a 12 needle cylinder, what is this? Post embroidery machine. I can embroider anything up to about 13 by 11 on it. I think there's a way I can make it bigger, but I haven't needed it. And it is a beast. I can even embroider on shoes. So haven't done it yet, haven't had the need to, but if I need to, it can. There's nothing I've thrown at it that it will not embroiderate. The only is user error if I haven't used the right stabilizer or the tension, but that's all on me. So that's kind of a quick mini tour. Oh, in addition to that, these are my patterns. All of my patterns, when I get a pattern, I try anyway. I have several I still need to do, but I print it out and put it in a folder so that it's right there if I need it. I use Stash Hub too, and they're all listed on Stash Hub. It's an app. And then up above, I do have some acrylic templates. Some I've made, some others have made. A few other bag patterns, and then some miscellaneous containers. A couple of purses I've made, or totes. And then these are my in the hoop embroidery files, and that's just a portion of them. Those are probably going to get moved someplace else because I don't like it there. But for now, it's nice to have them there. Few other little cabinets around with, I've got the vinyl on the door, and I've got that mess over there that has projects that need to be finished and extra stabilizer, different little pieces that I need as I go through some bags. So, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Leave any questions or comments in the comments if you don't mind. Give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll be doing more and more content as things go. And thank you so much. Happy sewing.